Hello there, Storyteller Squad. Welcome to another episode of Wild Waffle Legacy. And let me tell you, it's going to get wild in this episode because this is one of the last episodes of this generation. And then we'll be moving on to Grape on the Edge Waffle with my Generation 2 heir Lavender. So if you missed out on the last episode, go watch it. But the last episode, basically, Lavender was causing some problems. She was getting into a fight with her brother. And Ignacio was trying to get her to stop and trying to reprimand her. And he also went on a date with Yusuf and decided that he wants to be loyal to him. But some stuff has happened off the screen because I've been really working hard on his waffle passion. And I've just really been enjoying Sims. You know, getting back into it after having some family drama and spending time with my girlfriend and all of that. So, yeah, there's some tea that I have to share with you all. So, basically, Ignacio's over here and he's been doing some streaming. He's been streaming his waffle business. And I am just really happy that he was able to do that. He's been selling out of all his waffles. He's been selling out of mostly the chicken and waffles because people around here really love that. So this says over here that he is now a 5-star celebrity. So this says a star is born from earning a celebrity tile. After earning a celebrity tile, Ignacio is elated. So yes, he is a 5-star celebrity now, and you only have to get to level 3 of celebrity status for this generation. But I went ahead and set my MC Command Center to where it's not super hard to become famous. I mean, I set it at a good level where I didn't feel like it was cheating, but it also just kind of sped up the process a little bit. So yeah, he is now a level 5, and I am so excited that he is known for his waffle passion. So I don't know that he's gonna still be a teacher or not. Maybe, I don't know. He's actually gotten a makeover, if y'all can tell. He has a bit of a longer hair. I did give him some new outfits as well now that he's really famous. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and just briefly show you all. So yeah, he has some really top tier, expensive outfits. And yeah, you can tell that he's pretty wealthy now. I mean, right now in their household funds, he has 45,422 simoleons. But we'll say that he has some other money he's putting away for Lavender and also for Kavadar. But Miss Lavender is actually feeling very inferior to her adopted dad because she has this over here. They're so brilliant. From fear of being inferior, Lavender is feeling distracted by all the successful Sims around them. So this plays into the storyline for Next Generation very, very well because Lavender is feeling like her brother, aka her adopted dad, is just ruining everything in her life. She feels like, oh, now that he's famous, he doesn't have time for me. He doesn't even want to go outside and swing. She is wanting attention from him, but not the good kind of attention. She gets into fights with her brother to get attention from him, and then she also goes and starts fights with him because she is really jealous of the fact that he is famous. So she wants to be famous, more famous than her adopted dad, and the reason being is because she feels like he's hiding something from her and her brother. And yeah, so that's making her feel very, very angry and making her want to lash out and yell at him and also go and just have fights with her brother whenever Kavadar and also Ignacio are being close. So yeah, needless to say, she's a very chaotic sim. And she's also just very mean-spirited as well. Y'all know that she has the erratic trait, and I am going to change this when she gets a little bit older. But she actually knows something, I think, about Ignacio that he doesn't know that anybody knows, and that's the tea that I'm talking about. So basically, Ignacio has this over here. What have I done? From loyal sim cheating on partner. What has Ignacio done? Trust is easy to break but hard to fix. Only confessing will alleviate this guilt. So yeah, he apparently flirted with Bo. So I had no idea this happened. Like, he was literally just over here working on his food stall. And apparently, Miss Lavender went and watched. Like, she literally is searching for any reason to, like, cause problems for Ignacio. Like, whenever Ignacio's over there streaming, she'll go in between him and the drone and be like, hey everybody, you know, and Ignacio won't let her have social media, so she feels like that's the only way she's gonna get to become famous, is if she interrupts his stream. So yeah, she's just very jealous of her adopted dad / brother, and yeah, she has no idea that that's her brother, but I have a plan for that, and I'm very excited. But he did flirt with Bo, and now I don't know what he's gonna do, because I was planning on him actually proposing in this episode to Yusuf. So, but he feels really guilty for flirting with Bo, so he really does want to confess to cheating, but I don't really want that to happen. I truly don't. Like, cause like they're so cute, they're so happy together and everything. I think it was just like, you know, just not something very serious. I don't think that Ignacio really meant to flirt. But Miss Lavender over here has been yelling at him, and the reason is, you know, she just is so annoyed at him for going and, you know, being famous and, you know, not letting her have anything that she truly wants, like social media or even get her ears pierced. She's gonna go over here and shove her dad. Oh my gosh, watch. Oh, girl. She's literally starting to have that teenage angst. She's not even a teen yet, but she's getting early mood swings. So she's like, over here like, Dad, I know what's going on with you. And he's like, what are you talking about, Lavender? And she's like, I saw you out there talking to that other guy. And correct me if I'm wrong, you want to be with Yusuf. You want him to be my stepdad, am I right? And he's like, Lavender, how do you know about any of this? Like, you're literally 11, 12 years old. And she's like, Dad, I'm not stupid, okay? I know certain things, okay? I watch TV. And he's like, well, we don't even have a TV. How do you do that? And she's like, I go over to my friend Brittany's house, and she has a lot of things that we don't have, including social media. You won't let me even have an Instagram, and that's so mean, Dad. I don't see why. I'm so pretty, and it would be so fun to have social media to get to talk to my other friends. And you know what? Maybe I should just go tell Yusuf what you did. And he's like, Lavender, don't make me give you another timeout, okay? Like, nothing's going on. And she's like, well, if you don't want me to ruin your life, Dad, then you should probably go talk to Yusuf first. Oh, she's being evil. Oh my gosh, she's such an evil kid. I swear to God. Oh my gosh, girl. Like, she's really brilliant. Like, her generation, she's going to be in 3 different careers. So, I mean, she's much a genius. But it's so crazy that, like, she knows, like, what's going on. Like, she also knows some other things as well. Like, she's kind of catching on to the fact that he is her brother, but she doesn't know entirely, so she doesn't want to, like, say that to him. But she's like, Dad, I'm going to go over to my friend's house, and we're going to watch a movie. We're going to go watch Twilight, and you can't stop me. And he's like, Twilight? I told you can't watch that till you're older. Why do you want to be like this, Lavender? I love you so much, and I've done a lot for you in Kavadar. And she's like, well, Dad, if you really loved me, you would have let me get my ears pierced. Oh, oh my gosh, this girl is starting a lot of drama. Did he just shove her? Did he literally just shove her? Are you serious? Did he just do that? Oh my gosh. Sir, excuse me. Like, that was uncalled for. But she is being mean, though. We're gonna just, like, stop talking to him for now, because we need to go and talk to Yusuf, apparently. Where is he? Oh, he's out here on the swing. Okay, well, it looks like he's exhausted. He's been sleeping in a sleeping bag because we don't have room for, like, a big king-size bed. So, alright, maybe we should just go out here and have a talk. Who is this at our door? Who is this person? Wanda Sams? Can she, like, go away? We're trying to have, like, a family discussion here. Okay, so he is actually really tired, but we have plans tonight, Ignacio. We have stuff that we need to do. Let's, like, come over here and propose, Ignacio feels too guilty about his infidelity and wants to confess first? No way! He literally said, I'm not proposing till I tell him what happened. Like, it wasn't even anything huge. Like, it literally was a tiny little flirt, and now he's feeling all weird about it. Like, oh my gosh, okay. And also his daughter was like telling him, like threatening him that he was gonna go, that she was gonna go and tell on him. So yeah, we definitely need to like have a conversation with Yusuf. I can't believe that Lavender would like stoop to that level. Like she's literally like 11 or 12 and she's already like showing like Gen 2 vibes. And y'all need to leave your comments down below about that. Honestly, it's really, really insane. And also, look who's over here. Mitchie. Oh, is she drunk? Mitchie, did you just show up at our house drunk, girl? Like, are you okay? Have you been out like at a bar or something? I don't know if the I don't know what it's called, like where you can actually have everybody like drink in the town, but it's with the eco lifestyle pack, and I'm not sure where to like look at that. Do we go on here? Yeah, we need to go and check not neighborhood stories, but we need to go and check neighborhood action plans. Yeah, that's what we probably needed to look at. Oh yeah, we do have juice community. Okay, get ready, get wasted in support of all things crafty and brewy. This NAP wants to get everyone drunk. Yeah. Okay, so that is why she is over here drunk. Okay, girl, well, if you're tipsy, maybe it's not a good time that you come over here, okay? Like, maybe you should just go home and lay down. Okay, we'll talk to her later, but we need to go have a talk with our boyfriend before our daughter goes and ruins everything. So he's like, hey, Yusuf, how are you doing? He's like, I'm okay. Like, how are you? And he's like, I'm doing okay. So I'm sorry I've been really, really busy lately with the waffle food stall. You know, I've just been streaming it, streaming cooking the waffles and stuff, and I'm sorry that I've kind of neglected you and the kids, but I've had to do this for me. I've wanted to cook these waffles and sell them for a while, and I've also had to go to work too, and had lesson plans to do, and I'm just really sorry for all of that, first of all. And he's like, it's okay, Ignacio, I understand you're juggling a lot of things, like, don't worry about it, like, you don't have to say you're sorry. And he's like, well, I kind of do. I try to be this amazing dad, and my daughter literally just went and threatened me. And, Kavadar, he's always scared of her. And so I just don't know what else to do. Like, should I, like, send her off to, like, military school or something? Like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, I don't know. It's like, it's up to you. They're your kids. Like, I'm your boyfriend and everything, but in the end, it's up to you what you want to do with them. And he's like, I know. He's like, I just feel like she needs to go to camp or something to kind of help her mood and help her emotionally. I just feel like she's getting all of these, bad influences from these kids at school, and I just don't want that for her. And he's like, yeah, I get that. And so he's like, well, there was something else that I wanted to tell you. So Bo came over to, help with the food stall, and I thought he was being nice, and he was saying how sorry he is for, treating me bad and stuff like that. And then we just got to talking, and I accidentally flirted with him. So I just wanted to tell you, just so you knew before I pop the question. And he's like, what? He's like, you flirted with Bo? Like, I thought we both agreed that Bo was a bad guy. And he's like, yeah, I don't have any kind of desire to go be with Bo again. I really don't. I love you. We've been on multiple dates and I'm just really happy with you. I just thought it would be a good idea to, like, tell you before anything, got too serious. He's like, well, I'm really, really not happy with you, Ignacio. Like, how could you go and flirt with Bo when we've been in a relationship for a while? Like, this is awful. Oh! New romance dynamic strained. Ouch, Ignacio and Yusuf seem to have hit a rough patch in their romance. Romantic partners with a strained romance dynamic will gravitate towards main socials more often. Okay, yeah, I feel like it is strained right now. And yeah, I think Yusuf is not going to forgive him that easily. I mean, Ignacio, was that really worth ruining the night? I mean, for real, you had all these plans to go and propose, and now that's completely over. Look at Miss Lavender over here, just casually taking out the garbage, which she never ever does because she's irresponsible. She's over here eavesdropping. Oh my gosh, she's such a maniacal girl, I swear. Like, she's so jealous of her dad and his fame, and she just resents him for not letting her have, like, the things that her friends have. And so, yeah, like, she's just, like, so against him. And I think it's just awful because, like, he's given up a lot of time and energy, like, whenever he, adopted Kavadar and Lavender. So, like, he literally put a lot of time and effort into raising them when he could have been at school doing extra hours or whatever, because at that time he was a substitute teacher. So yeah, like, he's done a lot of things for the kids, but it seems like Lavender just doesn't appreciate it, and she's just so rude. Like, she was threatening him and everything, but now, like, everything with Yusuf is, like, foiled. Like, look at this heartbreaking revelation from partner confessing cheating. How could they do this to Yusuf? Sometimes he thinks that never knowing would have been better than the pain. I mean, Ignacio, you weren't like woohooing with Bo or anything, so I don't see why it was necessary for you to go and literally like ruin the whole proposal situation. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, can we like try to like rebuild trust? Like, let's see if we can like talk to him about that. So he's like, Yusuf, can we, like, maybe, like, talk about this? I mean, I'm really, really sorry for what happened, and, I care about you, and it was just, like, an accident. Do you think that, like, you'd be able to, like, trust me again? Like, do you think that you can? And he's like, maybe. He's like, did you all, like, woohoo or anything? Or was it just a subtle, like, flirt, accidental? And he's like, I promise, Yusuf, I promise it was literally just a subtle flirt. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, I guess I can forgive you. Okay, well, that's good. All right, well, yay! They got some sentiments. What's this say? Trust rebuilt from loyal trait. Finally, mistakes from the past have been forgiven. Ignacio better not screw it up again. Yeah, for sure. And he had an awful holiday, and he was feeling really guilty. So, how is Yusuf feeling after that? So this says over here that he feels like kindred spirits from adoring someone nearby. Okay, well, that's good. Let me go see what their sentiment actually is. Let's go check this out. So this says, regain trust. Ignacio worked hard to regain Yusuf's trust after a slip-up and wants to fully commit to this relationship. And then this says second chance. Ignacio and Yusuf were able to put their past behind them and start new. So that's good. I mean, they do have a strained relationship still, but I mean, at least we can try to like have them get engaged now. So I am going to have them go to the park, I think. I want them to go somewhere nice to get engaged. So we're going to travel, and hopefully Lavender won't do anything crazy while we're gone. So there's a reason why Ignacio has not given her a phone, has not given her, TV or anything like that. It's because he knows her. He knows that she's very chaotic and she has a wild spirit, and he wants to try to tame her and try to teach her better and try to teach her to be responsible. So yeah, like, she doesn't even have a phone. I mean, Kavadar has a phone because he wants at least one of the twins to have a phone, so in case something happens while they're out, like going to the bar or something. And so yeah, like, Kavadar is the one that's in charge of the cell phone. And, I'm sure that makes Lavender really resentful of her brother and mad. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens whenever the twins get older. I have a plan for Lavender to really lash out even more and run away. And I just am really excited for that. And honestly, with all the chaos going on in my family life, seeing this family drama is making me feel better. It really is, honestly, because like whenever you get into your imagination it just really distracts you. And that's what I love about The Sims. Like, you could have the worst drama in your life, and then Sims just helps you get out of that rut. So we are gonna come over here, and I want them to come and get engaged, like over here somewhere. Look, they could literally elope as well. Like, I don't see them actually, like, having a full-on wedding. I really just want them to elope. So we're gonna go over here. Let's go over here together, and I'm really excited. Okay, Yusuf, can you get into something different? I want you to, like, wear something that's not maybe a t-shirt. Let's see, what do I have for you? Okay, we have this outfit right here. Okay, let's see. I think we're gonna do this outfit. This is really cute on him. Okay, and I think we're gonna go with that. And then Ignacio already looks really, really nice in his shirt and his pants. So let's go over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not gonna chat with random people. We're trying to stay on task here, Ignacio. Okay, we got derailed there for a bit, but we are back. So let's go ahead and come over here, and we are going to propose to Yusuf. Okay, finally, we're going to be able to do this. I mean, that whole situation with the cheating, I didn't really consider it full-on cheating because it wasn't like they went and woohoo, they didn't kiss, nothing like that. But Ignacio's such a sweet guy, even though he has some anger issues in his past because of his mom and the way things went with his family. But now that he's like really, really famous and he has a good life, and you know, he tries to take care of Lavender, and he, you know, tries to be a really good dad to the kids, and, you know, also do well with his education career. He's just like thriving, literally thriving, and I feel so happy for him. And now he's going to literally tie the knot with a guy that he truly loves. So he's over here saying, Yusuf, I know that we just had an issue, and I'm very sorry for it, but I'm happy that you're giving me another chance. And I love you. I truly love you. And when I met you, I just kind of knew that you were going to be my husband. And I'm really excited for this journey we're going to go on together. So with that being said, will you marry me? Oh, okay. So Yusuf, what are you going to say? Yusuf looks a little nervous. Oh my gosh. I mean, he should be, maybe, after finding out that his boyfriend was cheating on him. I mean, that's kind of a normal thing to feel, I feel like. But let's just go ahead and take a photo of that. I gotta get my thumbnail pictures. You all know how I am about my pictures. Okay, so let's see. Oh, look at this background too, though. This is such a beautiful, like, backdrop for this proposal. Like, look at this. Look at the swans and, like, the fountains and everything, the lily pads. Like, literally, if somebody proposed here to me, I would be so in love and so happy and enamored. Like, please, Yusuf, say yes. Say yes, say yes, say yes. Okay, he said yes. Yay, they're now engaged. That's so sweet. Oh, look at these two. They're so happy together. Oh, they're clapping. Okay, so this says Yusuf just got engaged to Ignacio. And Yusuf is now a notable newcomer for getting engaged to Ignacio, because Ignacio is a 5-star celebrity. So, yes, this says engaged from engagement. These Sims are engaged to be wed. Save the date. Oh, okay, so we're just going to go ahead and go over here and get married. And I'm very, very excited. I have some outfits for them. So I feel like probably they had plans to elope all along, so I feel like, you know, they'd already have their outfits picked out. So they probably brought like a change of clothes. I think I'm gonna have him get dressed in this right here. So this is his nice suit that he bought for the wedding. And then we are going to get him into, let's see, we're gonna get him into this. So he's wearing the white. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. All right. I am probably going to tear up here in a second because I'm just so happy for these two. Like, honestly. Like, I know that Mitchie's probably really upset that things didn't work out with Ignacio, but, like, Ignacio always preferred men, honestly. Like, he was thinking about Bo, like, the entire time that him and Mitchie were, having their dates and stuff. Like, because, even though Bo hadn't talked to him in years and then, showed up, like, that just got into his brain and he couldn't stop thinking about it. But, he realized Bo has changed so much since they were, young. And so, whenever he met Yusuf, it was just such an instant spark. And now look at them, they're gonna get married. Oh, okay, so let's go over here and get married to Yusuf. Oh my gosh, here they go. They're going to get married. All right, hopefully the sun stays around long enough for me to get some cute pictures. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's get a good view here. Oh, look at these two lovers. I mean, come on now. They are just so adorable, and I am just really, really happy for them both. Okay, oh, I love it. I love that they're just like getting married right here at the park. Like, they don't even care. Like, they don't need anything big. They just need each other. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know how Lavender's gonna react to them getting married. I think she really hoped that, confessing to Yusuf would literally cause chaos for their relationship. Because I think Lavender just wants to ruin Ignacio's life. Oh my gosh, who's this person, like, getting in the way of our eloping situation? Oh, look, people wanted to come over here and watch. That's kind of sweet, though. I mean, I was trying to get photos, lady, if you don't mind. Who are you? We don't even know you. This is a fan? Of course it is. Of course there are fans literally coming over here to get Ignacio's autograph when he's trying to get married. Okay. Well, we'll sign some autographs here in a second if people just let them go ahead and get married quickly. So, like, I think that Yusuf is kind of insecure about getting married to Ignacio after what happened earlier in the episode. And so I think that Yusuf is just, worried that he's going to get cheated on again. Oh, and he has intense lust. Intense lust. Like, he literally wants to go and woohoo with him. So much lust makes you uncomfortable. It would be wise to find a way to release the tension. Okay, well, is there a place here to go and woohoo? I mean, is there a bush or something? I know I've said in the past that Ignacio is not about going and woohooing in a bush, but, like, he's married now, so I feel like we should do it. I mean, what are the paparazzi gonna say about him going and woohooing in a bush, though? Like, literally, they're gonna take so many photos of him. Maybe we should just go home. Oh my gosh, people are whispering about him. Like, maybe they've heard them talking and they're like, do you think that they're gonna work out in their marriage? Like, honestly, like, I've heard some scandalous things that Ignacio actually flirted with this other celebrity, Bo Lang, and he's like, no way, that seriously happened? And she's like, yes, it did. I mean, they would be cute too. I mean, I've seen him on that show, The Scientist and the Lighthouse Keeper. And he's like, yeah, that was a pretty cool show. Okay, well, maybe we need to get away from all these fans, because I think it's not good for us since we are now married. So, okay, let's just go ahead and leave. Oh, that was a cute ceremony, though, for sure. It was just very intimate, and they just did it all by themselves. Let's see. Let's, like, go to the bar, maybe? Let's just go to the bar and have some drinks and celebrate and just enjoy this time together because, Ignacio was saying that he had been really, really focused on his waffle making and just hadn't been able to make time for Yusuf as much. And now that they are married, we are going to have them just get to spend more quality time together. And I am going to actually have them have a science baby in this episode because I want them to have their child together because he's supposed to have 3 children for this generation. We already have 2. We already have Lavender and also Calvador. So we just need to have one more baby. So we are going to do that. So let's come up here and we're going to go and order some drinks. Okay, is this mixologist actually going to work for once? I get really sick and tired of them like messing things up for us when we try to order a drink. But yes, it looks like he's over here starting to prepare to make drinks, so hopefully things go well. But this says over here, just married from marriage, the promise of a lifetime of companionship would make any sim happy. And full of empathy from receiving empathy, feelings of compassion overwhelm Ignacio. That's probably going to help socializing for a bit. Aww. Well, I think that Yusuf, understands that Ignacio's been tackling a lot of things, and he's like, really, really happy that they're able to have any quality time whatsoever together, because he's so busy with being a teacher, and also, since he's gotten this workplace rival, it's been hard for him to get promoted. So, yeah, he's taken a break from the education career for a bit for that reason, and also because he's been working on his Waffle stuff. So, and, I know that Yusuf knows how difficult it is trying to raise Lavender. Like, Lavender is literally like a devil child pretty much, and Kavadar is just, trying to survive through it all. So, Ignacio trying to tackle everything is really been a hard job. So, I think that Yusuf is just trying to, understand his point of view a bit. Let's go ahead and kiss him. Come on, come over here and kiss your husband. Woohoo here! Oh my gosh, imagine they're just gonna go and woohoo right here in front of everybody. I mean, in the last episode, they did actually woohoo in the toilets, so, I don't think they wouldn't. Oh my gosh, look, they're going to woohoo in the bathroom! Oh my gosh, again? Oh no, the paparazzi is taking photos! They're like, Ignacio, look over here! Tell me about the wedding! And Ignacio's like, can you all go, please? I'm trying to have a moment with my husband. He's like, come on, please just tell us. What was it like? How do you feel? I know that you cheated on him, so how does he feel about that? Yusuf, tell us. And Yusuf's like, this is annoying. And he's like, yeah, it is. Oh, here they go! They are woohooing right in front of the paparazzi man. Are you serious? Like, he's like, well, I can't necessarily put this online or anything. Like, he's not gonna, put these on, a social media site, because he would literally get in trouble, but, he is still going to get a picture with his phone and share it with his friends, probably. He could just blur it out. That's what he could do. He could, put a blur on it and put it online and be like, look who is woohooing in the bathroom at the bar. Ignacio and Yusuf just got married. Now they're woohooing publicly. I feel like that's what it's going to do. So he's like, hey man, did you get these photos of them woohooing? He's like, yeah. He's like, but how can I post this online? I'm not that great at editing photos. He's like, dude, I can help you. We need to get this juicy stuff, okay? Our boss said we had to get some better pics. Come on, take them. He's like, all right. He's like, well, I already snapped a couple, but I'll get some more. Oh my gosh, not them literally invading their privacy like that. Are you serious? Okay, well, paparazzi will be paparazzi, okay? If they put those pictures online, we are in love. We are so in love with our husband, so it's not a problem. We don't really care, honestly. Post them damn photos. Go ahead. We do not give a crap whatsoever. I just am really excited for them to get back home and kind of relax a bit after all of this, and then go and have a science baby together. They didn't get to have their drinks, but that's okay. Wait! Look who's showing up! Oh, speak of the devil. It is Heidi Waffle. This is Ignacio's mom. Not her showing up right here while they're trying to celebrate their marriage. Oh, this is some drama. So, Heidi, if y'all don't know, Heidi is the actual, biological mom of Lavender and also Kavadar. So, technically, Ignacio is actually their brother. And, oh, he can see her. Oh, he sees her coming over here. So, Heidi is feeling really guilty for giving up the kids and, letting him adopt them. And so she has just been drowning herself in pills, and she's gotten to the point where she's actually having really terrible issues medically, and she wants to see the kids. So she's gonna come over here and talk to him about it. So we're gonna go and have a deep conversation. Let's see. Let's just go and gossip with her. So Heidi's like, hey, sweetheart, how are you doing? And Ignacio's like, Mom, what are you doing here? And she's like, I just wanted to come and talk to you about some things, because I really regret putting the kids up for adoption, and you know, I really appreciate you taking care of them and everything, but I think it's time for me to take them back. And Ignacio's like, Mom, no, you're not taking them back, okay? I have taken care of them since they were babies. I'm not doing that, okay? You need to go. You need to just leave, okay? I just got married. I don't want to deal with this crap. And Yusuf is like, I'm going to go get a drink and let you deal with this. Okay, not the paparazzi being right here when we're literally having family drama. Okay, this is really insane. Alright, well, let's like try to talk to our mom. Okay, he's trying to play it cool. But he's like, Mom, there is no freaking way I'm going to let you take Lavender and Kavadar back. Because you have been doing pills my whole entire life. And you're just going to cause issues for them. So no, you are not taking them back. And he's literally staring at the paparazzi like, do not take a picture of this right now. I do not need this. And he's like, watch me. He's literally going to take a photo. He don't care. So she's like, well, I thought that I could just, you know, spend a little time with them. Maybe not, you know, take them back, but like maybe I could just have a few hours with them. And he's like, no, Mom, you ruin your chances of being a real mother. Like, no, you are not having any time with the kids. They have a better life without you, so just get away. Like, leave. I don't want to have to do this, but I will file a restraining order on you. And she's like, what? She's like, literally, I am their mom, okay? I have a right to see them. And he's like, no, you don't. You don't have any rights at all to see them because I adopted them. You gave up on them, so no, you have zero rights to talk to them. And she's like, well, you know, I could go to the police myself and tell them that I am the real biological mom and I am getting rejected to see my kids. And he's like, no, Mom, you're not going to have any fight whatsoever. I am their adopted dad. I am the one that took them under my wing because you gave up. You got pregnant by some random ass man and then you had to pay the consequences for it. And you know what? This is your consequence, not getting to see your kids. You know, I'm their brother, but I am their real dad too. And she's like, fine, Ignacio, that's fine, but I hope you know that I am having some bad health issues and I just want to see my kids before I die. And he's like, well, you know what? They're not your kids. They are my kids. So just leave us alone. And she's like, fine, whatever. Oh my gosh. Are they actually going to get into a fight? Oh, I could see them literally getting into a fight. You know what? We're going to fight. Okay, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time we have this battle. Oh! Oh my gosh. Not him fighting his mom. And the paparazzi are getting pictures? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. He's like, yes, that's a great photo. Oh no, that's so bad. Okay, well, you know what? I mean, Heidi literally, like, has been a drug addict and, like, Ignacio has every right to keep the kids from her. Like, for real. Like, he's doing what he can for them, even though Lavender's really difficult to handle. So, yeah. Okay, well, Heidi needs to just go ahead and leave because she's caused some really major issues here. Like, the paparazzi's gotten pictures of them fighting and everything. So, he's like, hey, Ignacio, how do you feel after your mom coming and confronting you about your adopted children? And he's just like, oh, great. Here we go. More drama. Well, Lavender is supposed to be in bed, but she's over here on the swing, of course. And we are going to have her go ahead and go to bed because she knows that she shouldn't be out here and she sees them coming home. And Kavadar is actually over on the computer. What is he doing? He's chatting in a kid's chat room. Well, we are going to have them go ahead and go to bed. And we are just going to have these two. What are they doing? Oh, they're just talking to each other about the wedding and stuff. Oh, girl, you gotta pee? Okay, girl. Well, you can go pee before you go to bed. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and have you use the bathroom. And then you can go ahead and go to sleep. Okay, so I actually really want them to go ahead and have a science baby. So we are gonna go over here to the household option, and we're gonna have a science baby with Yusuf. Oh, I cannot wait for them to have a science baby. Oh, I'm so excited. So this says have science baby with Yusuf. Ignacio Waffle will make a quick trip to the hospital and use his and Yusuf Muse's genetic material to have a new baby through science. Yes, we are gonna do that. So leave your guesses down below what you think the gender is gonna be and how many. Honestly, I think that they'll probably end up having like one baby, hopefully. I don't really care if it's a boy or a girl, but I'd be happy either way. So yeah, let's see. It's a boy! Okay, so it's a boy. I need to think of a name, so I'm gonna go ahead and look one up. Okay, so I decided on a name, and the boy's name is gonna be Indigo. Okay, so we have Indigo Waffle, and yes, it's one baby. Oh, they had a baby boy. Oh, look how excited Ignacio is. Oh, they're now dads. That's so cute. Well, Ignacio's a dad again, but this time he had a baby with his own genetics, and you know, I think he's pretty darn excited about that. I mean, he loves Lavender and Kavadar so much. I mean, they are his world, but it's really cool to see him actually get to have a baby through his own genetics and not just adopt. So Ignacio has given birth. He should go back to the obstetrician. Well, he did not give birth. He literally just had a science baby. So we're gonna say like they got a surrogate. So maybe they're saying the surrogate needs to go to the obstetrician. But either way, I am so happy for these two. I'm happy that things worked out with them. I'm glad that, you know, trust was able to be regained and that they had a baby together after they got married. So yes, leave all your comments down below about all of that and also about Lavender. Oh my gosh, Lavender's going to be a teenager soon, and we're going to see what kind of chaos she's going to get up to in her generation very soon. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below all your thoughts. I love hearing your thoughts about the episodes, and I appreciate all the support on everything on the channel, and thank you so much for supporting me the last 3 years. It just means a lot to me. YouTube can be an ass sometimes, but I really appreciate all the support, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to y'all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.